Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and I need to make some freezer meals for two of my family members plus some for John and I. And I need to make quite a bit. So we're going to be doing a lot of freezer meals. So I want to go through my freezers, both my lay down, my chest freezer and my upright freezer that's on the other side of this room. And I'm going to go through here and see what I have in here that I can use and, get used up into freezer meals before I do any shopping to buy anything, which probably, as much as I have between my freezers and my pantry, I won't have to buy anything much. Maybe some celery and some, a few fresh veggies. And that's all I have to do. But before I do that, I'll even check the flash foods because a lot of times I can get some really nice fresh veggies from the Meyer Flash Foods. So let's check out this freezer and see what I can use in here to put together for freezer meals. Okay, friends, here we go. We got lots of stuff in here, but I always keep a bag of ice in the freezer. I'm just going to set that aside. It'll be all right for a few minutes. Okay, we got a nice pack of chicken breasts. I will be able to use that. And look at this. I got bison. I had a friend that gave me bison. And this stuff is wonderful. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 packs of bison. And this is bison stew meat for those. And I've got the ground bison, 2 pounds of that. We could probably use that for something. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to set, because I'm not going to do the freezer meals today. I just want to look in here and see where I'm at with my freezer stuff. Now I got some veggies in this side. I got sausage for breakfast meals, which we might be doing some of those. I'm not sure yet. And I got oranges, friends. I freeze oranges. They're wonderful. They're good. If you freeze them, you can use them in smoothies, and they're wonderful. Okay, I've got some veggies here that are going to be used up. I got peas. I got a broccoli Normandy. I got zucchini. I've got, this is good for vegetable soup, the corn on the cob. We can use that too. I've got green beans in here. I've got mushrooms in here. Lots of mushrooms. My husband doesn't eat them, but the rest of my family does. And we got cheese. Okay, this is going to look like a hot mess. I've got sausage patties in here, and this I use for freezer breakfast sandwiches. I've got chicken in there. We can use that chicken too. Oh, look at this. I had bought this at Pineview. This is a 3-pound thing of Jack Daniel's pulled pork that I only spent 10 bucks on. Isn't that wonderful? We were going to thaw this out, cook this, and use this for pizzas. But I don't think we're going to be doing that. So I'll probably make some kind of a freezer meal with this, or I'll pack this maybe for like pulled pork sandwiches. I could probably do that too. So we'll set that one aside. This is going to be busy in here. I have got cheesy potatoes. That's already a freezer meal. I can send that to my daughter. What do I got here? This is ground beef. Okay, I got a lot of ground beef in here that I got from Meyer. And look at here, friends. I've got another pack of this bison. I got a lot of bison in here. That stuff is like 19 bucks a pound. It's crazy. Anyway, I got that. I got some burger. I got 3 pounds of burger. I got quite a bit of meat in this freezer. These cheesy potatoes I put in a Ziploc bag, and I should have laid them flat, but I should have done. But I'm going to send these home with my daughter because these are the ones I did for, I did out of our potatoes O'Brien. So those are good. And I'll send those to my daughter just the way they are. Man, your fingers get frozen here. I've got this ravioli. We're going to do a freezer meal out of that for John and I. That's going to be nice. We can use that too. I got butter in here. All over here. There's another pack of burger. Oh my goodness, my fingers get cold. This is some wild rice. And this is cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this up into probably a chicken freezer meal. Or maybe I'll whip it in because, oh my goodness, we got an avalanche going. Maybe I'll whip it in because my daughter wants me to make her some fried rice. Her and my son both want some fried rice. So I'll just use that. Here's broccoli. I'll just use that wild rice in with the fried rice. Okay, now this is good for vegetable soups. Good way to get some extra veggies into your children. I got a lot of cheese in here, and that can stay right there. I got onions down here. We're going to be using those. Look at this, friends. I had a dear friend of mine. What is this I got? Italian sausage. We can use that in something. Maybe some meatballs. Look at this beautiful rack of lamb that I have got. We need to do something with that. That would be good cooked on the grill. I think I'll just leave that because it is vacuum sealed and it will be good for quite some time. I got ground turkey in here. I got more ground beef in here. I got lots of butter in here. We got lots of stuff that we can use for freezer meals in here. I got more of the sausage patties. We need to put together some breakfast sandwiches. And I got bagels. Let's see what kind of bagels are these. Oh, these are cinnamon raisin bagels. I'm going to give those to my daughter. Along with this cinnamon swirl bread. I'm going to give that to her for her little daycare kids. She'll use that. And it's still good. I've got limes down here, which I can use for some of my freezer meals that call for lemons and limes. And we could make a boatload of banana bread. I've got beef bones down in here from my last quarter cow. We should make some beef broth and get that in the pantry for winter. There is more burger. I got pork chops in here. I got lots of meat in here. Oh, I was supposed to give that to her. That's a chicken tater tot casserole. I got that in there too. We might cook that this weekend though. But that's in there. Let me put that back down in there. So we've got lots of stuff that we can work with. I'm going to keep all my burger in one spot. That's turkey. All my butter. There's another ground beef. Let's put that in there. I even got shrimp. Breaded shrimp. But that's not good for a freezer meal. That's just good for a regular dinner. You make it up and use it for with some salad. Yeah, so we got lots of stuff in here already. We got lots of meat. I've got more corn on the cob. I've got asparagus. I've got all kinds of veggies down in here. And that's a good thing. So the veggies are all on the other side. I've got asparagus, corn on the cob. I've got the mixed veggies there. I'm going to set the breads back in here. I'm going to set that there because that's going to have to go to my daughter. I got broccoli. I can do all kinds of stuff with what I got in here. And there's probably, really, I don't need to go buy anything. The corn on the cob. I might make a beautiful vegetable soup for the freezer too that my family can just heat up and use. And I thought about making some cream of asparagus soup. That would be nice to have too. But there's all my veggies over there. And we're going to leave them all over there. Look, I got candies in here for my grandkids. They're honeys. I got more of my sandwich bread that I get from my discount bread store in Cadillac, which is nice. I've got Brussels sprouts. I can throw that in a sheet pan freezer meal. Got a lot of stuff in here. My burger's going to go over on that side. We can make some nice meatballs too and get them in the freezer. I got burger. This Jack Daniels is nice stuff too. The ravioli we can put That we can do that for John and I, because there's only one pack there. Now, more ground beef. Cheese can go down in here. This chicken, we can do a lot with this chicken. Now, I need to make some chicken fried rice, so I'll be able to use that chicken for that. And the bison, you know what I think I might do with that is a freezer meal, but of course. But I also could do like, you know how they do beef tips in gravy and they do it over mashed potatoes or rice? I could do some bison tips with the gravy. That would be wonderful. My son, and my daughter, they all love this stuff. I can't believe that, how wonderful it is. That is 2-pound packages. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pounds of bison stew meat and 2 pounds of ground bison. I want to do some cinnamon rolls for my freezer too. Well, that looks pretty good. I think we got a lot to work with. I can make quite a few freezer meals with what I've got right here. So that's good. And I didn't have to I had to organize it because it really is already organized. What do I got here? I got chicken here. I could do some TV dinners too for my son that he can take to work with him, because they love that, you know. That goes up there, my margarine. And then I got all kinds of wild blueberries. And this is like 1 cup. This is perfect measurement for a batch of blueberry muffins. So we might do that too. And then I got those are for Christmas cookies. I'm going to use these Hershey Kisses. I've got them in my freezer for when I do my peanut butter blossoms at Christmas time. Beautiful. We're going to close that down. All right, we'll give this a look. I'm almost embarrassed. Look at how full this is. But it is somewhat organized. I've got, these are what I wanted to freeze dry. And I'm not sure if I'm going to freeze dry them or if I'm just going to use them for some freezer meals. But this is mostly cheeses and this is mostly veggies. I've got I got onions in here. I got my freezer meals that I stuck in there to freeze last night. I got carrots. I got peppers. I've got some, what is this? I think this is my crushed strawberries. I still have to make some more strawberry jam, so I just froze them. And that will work okay. I got some more burger in here too. And I've got lots of bananas. I've got enough chicken down in here as well that I can make chicken pieces that I can make broth with. So we could can up some beautiful chicken broth too. And this little box on this side, you see it right there, that little box, that's all fruit. And I just unthaw that, and we always have it with a little bit of Cool Whip. I got all my, you can't see it in here, but I got my milk chocolate chips. I've got this full of veggies too. I got all kinds of stuff in here. And these are Italian original bratwurst. Those are nice. I can do nice little casseroles with. These are wonderful to put in potato soup, friends. And potato soup would be good to make for the freezer too. That's always nice to just be able to heat it up on a cold day. There's a truck out there that's really loud. This is cauliflower. Wonderful. And I even got some, I'll have to shut this in a minute. Let me see here. We're gonna shut that off. I got some imitation flaky crab. We could probably do something with that. It probably wouldn't be a freezer meal, but I don't know. I've never had it. I've never had this, friends. And I think it's not crab meat. It's imitation, so it's fish. It's some kind of fish. And it's probably pollock because that's the cheaper of fish. But anyway, I've had pollock before. So I got all kinds of stuff in there. My 2 drawers on the bottom are all veggies. I got more chocolate chips. And I have even more chocolate chips in my refrigerator freezer in the kitchen. So That's all that this is. And those are all the big, beautiful burger patties I got. And I think I got another pack of salmon. Now, I just did that one salmon freezer meal, and that's wonderful. I'm going to make one of those same ones for my neighbor because he loves salmon. And I got one for us. So anyway, that looks good in there. I got tons of bananas in there. My friend kept bringing me bananas. He brought me bananas till the cows come home. And I got them all. See how I peel them and put them in there for banana bread. So I could make, oh my gosh, a boatload of banana bread. But anyway, we got a lot of work ahead of us because I got a lot of freezer meals to do. I'm going to also do bone broth with the chicken parts I have in here and the beef bones that I have in my other freezer. And that'll be wonderful. But we're going to make some soups. We're going to do some potato soups. And we're going to use our potato O'Briens. Our homemade potato O'Briens for our potato soups. And we'll make some veggie soups too because we can use that for veggie soups as well. So I'm going to close this down. We're good in there. That was a short video, friends. I just wanted to see, you know, when you want to make something, you're always constantly looking in your freezer. You want to make sure that you can use everything up in your freezer and, you know, in your cabinets, all that before you want to go out and buy any more. So that's what I do. And I know that I need to get that freezer. I need to get things organized in my freezer and use up what I can into freezer meals because we will be getting another quarter beef for the winter and I got to have room for it. And I've already got stuff packed. I think I've got my daughter's freezer full. I don't know. She's got 2 of them as well. But, you know, we just keep going. And we live on those freezer meals. They're wonderful. How easy is a freezer meal? You just put it in your oven and let it go. So we will be working on our freezer meals. There's also a couple of the videos I want to do. Has nothing to do with freezer meals. They're candy videos, not candy videos. They're candy recipes that I seen on Facebook. And I usually don't frequent Facebook very often. But I happened to have been pondering through there one night and I saw this recipe for homemade crunch bars. I had got to try it because my grandkids would love it. So that's what we're going to do too. So we got quite a bit of work cut out for us. And our pantry's all set. But we do need to make some more of our broth. And we need to get the broth on the shelves and out of the freezer so I can have that room. So the next video I do, friends, get ready because we're going to be doing freezer meals. And we're probably going to do a few videos on freezer meals. And we're going to make crunch bars. So I'll see you, friends, in the next video. You all have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with me in my sun porch where my freezers are. And I will see you in the next video. And as always, friends, thanks for watching.